It's a million degrees in here, and I'm cranky, so let's have a little sassy and spicy talk about who I don't want to work with. And if you're not familiar with marketing or sales or business or anything like that, it is true that you don't necessarily want to work with everyone because everyone's not necessarily for you. What you have to offer isn't necessarily for everyone. And the easier it is on both parties, the happier both parties are going to be. That's why stuff like this gets very specific. And there are things that you do learn along the way with finding the ideal people that you want to work with. But for the time being, this is who I do not want to work with. And I know it sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But it does make sense. I am not particularly interested in working with people who need their hand held when it comes to them building their business. Does that mean that I'm going to sell it to you and then run away like a freak into the night? No, not by any stretch of the imagination, because that's also crazy and makes no sense. And adds to the idea that there's a lot of people who are nervous about starting businesses because that is a very real fear, and it makes sense. And there are people I know who have had that done to them, and I know people who have done that to others. Yikes. Seeing that I'm not a coach, I'm more of a homie who's going to help you out. There's things that you're going to have to do for yourself. Like, I'm not going to build a landing page for you, especially if there's step-by-step instructions, or if the landing pages and opt-in pages are already done for you, which both of the programs that I offer do have these available. I figured it out. Is it possible for you to also? Yeah, because I'm the kind of Nimrod who used to deal with eggs, knives, and fire, and as much as I hate to say if I can do it, you can do it, it's designed so people can understand it and know the tech skills that you need, you already have them. If it comes to stuff like you have a question about this, you have a question about that, by all means, ask me first, because I can either point out the answer, point you in the right direction. I have a YouTube playlist of my own that has answered questions for me that are going to be questions that you're probably going to be hearing. I'll send that to you in 1 second, not a problem. But as far as doing things for you, you got to remember that I'm over here building my own thing at the same time and living my life and working on building a course that I am interested in and still investing in my own skills. I'm not just here waiting for people to come to me. Another person who I'm not really that interested in working with is someone who expects this to be easy or fast. Because as we know, if you see something on the internet that promises you a lot of money really fast and you sign up for it, you really have no one to blame but yourself. Some people I know have taken 20 to 24 months before they got results. Does that mean they suck at this? Does that mean that they're bad and they should? No, everyone's different. Everyone's going to learn at their own pace, and this is literally everyone's own private journey back to autonomy. At the end of the day, if you think this is going to be fast, it's not. I'm telling y'all straight up right now. And the last person that I would really prefer not to work with, and if you work with me, you will start to understand why I'm saying this stuff. I am not particularly interested in someone who is only looking at the price tag of what either of my options are. And they're going to be linked down below so you can get on my insider list and you can check them out yourself. Because seriously, we are all adults here. Like I said, everyone's smart, everyone can read, everyone does have the ability to figure stuff out on their own. If you see something like with IPS, the premium option is $600, and there's a $59 administration fee so you can get your website. If that sounds like too much for you right now, let me tell you this. The first affiliate marketing course that I got on with was a done-for-you system, and those are always going to be way more expensive than anything that is done with you or a do-it-yourself. the information and training that I got with that first program, it cost $6,000. The IPS premium is $659. I have gotten better training that made more sense from the person who built it. Was not, I don't know how to say that. They were more consistent than the individual who built the $6,000 course. I'll put it that way. And that's me being nice. There's nothing sadder than a 7-figure mentor who nobody cares about, who still has a scarcity mindset. This is in the spirit of being straight up with y'all, because that's what I'm here to do. I get more value out of the IPS premium than I did the big course at 1/10 of the price. So it is what it is. However, and I will say this, if I hadn't gone on with the big course, it wouldn't have brought me to the IPS. That's why I can't get mad at that, you see? And I'm going to leave on this note. Is building a business from scratch easy? No. But going back and working for Craig is way, way freaking harder. Do we really want to look at that guy's mustache all day? Do we really want to hear him ask what you're doing? I don't want to hear that anymore. And to me, that is worth all of the investments that I've already put into myself, even if I hadn't had results yet or not, which I have. I also have the skills now to build courses, and I didn't get those skills with the $6,000 program either. You have to have patience, you have to understand why you're doing this, and you have to have a reason to stay in this. It's all worth it, because you're worth it. Okay, I'm hungry. It's 1.5 million degrees in my house because my AC unit croaked yesterday. So I'm hot. I'm not that happy, but I'm always willing to do one of these in the spirit of bringing you all the honesty and the transparency and all the goodness you deserve, because you do deserve it. You are worthy of it. Because I know it's difficult out there to not know who is telling you the truth. Is this thing gonna work? Is that thing gonna work? Is this a scam? Do I give my money? Craig, remember? And there are decent people out there. You know, one that's wearing a black tank top that's staring at you right now. That's really, really sweaty. Everyone have a good rest of your night. And like, favorite, subscribe. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Tell a friend that if they're interested in starting a business, to stop looking at Mr. Mustache every day. I'm right here. All right. Bye-bye.